Well, the family of an Oakland County road worker is left heartbroken after he was killed on the job. 43-year-old Cedric Jones lost his life while working in a construction zone in Farmington Hills. The father of 6 was on Orchard Lake Road between 10 and 11 Mile when a car ran into him and 2 other workers. We talked to his family last night. They say it is hard to believe Cedric is gone.
He was a loving father. He would take care of his children, his daughters and his sons. They loved him as well. He will be missed for the laughter, the times that we would come together as family. One thing I can say about him, he was a hard worker. That's one thing I can appreciate. He loved his family and he took care of his family.
Well, the 2 other men hit are currently in the hospital with some pretty serious injuries. The driver also in the hospital with injuries. No word yet what charges could come down. Well, joining me here on Local 4 Live is our crime and safety expert, Darnell Blackburn, to talk more about construction zones and the workers that are out there. You know, we do not know what happened just yet. We know the car crossed the median. Some reports say in excess of 100 miles per hour. Nothing confirmed yet from police yet. And we still don't know if there's going to be charges. So this could be a horrible act. This could be a medical incident for the driver, and we don't know it yet. But it's still a very difficult conversation because these road workers, it seems like they're risking their lives every single day they're out there.
They are, Nick. And I can tell you as a former police officer, one of the most unnerving things is to patrol or to have to patrol an accident on the freeway, you know, let alone a construction zone. So just speaking from that perspective, I mean, you're just so vulnerable in these positions. And again, we don't know what happened here, but really the key thing to take away is that if you're approaching a construction zone, just slow down. Just slow down because you never know who's there. You don't know if people are working in that construction zone sometimes or not, so you get right on it. So if you see those signs, the Michigan Department of Transportation, they do a great job of marking these areas. And one thing that was noted is that the Oakland County executive just said, you know, this was highly marked. It was a very visible area. So it's a tragic situation, but we have to have drivers slow down when they get there.
You know, it's one of those things. I don't think anybody likes construction, except for maybe the workers that are benefiting from it, and then us once the roads are finally done.
Yeah, and
right?
the traffic reporter who keeps job security because of it. Yes.
Yeah, right. But everyone seems to be a looky-loo in these construction zones, and things always slow down. Nobody is really paying enough attention, and sometimes, more often than not, they're going far too fast through these zones.
Yeah, again, slowing down is the key, and also, I mean, you know, sometimes they're not marked as well, or sometimes, again, maybe you're not paying attention as you should be. We have to be aware of our surroundings, and one of the things that we have to do too is, if you are coming a construction zone and somebody's in the right lane, they're working, if you can't get all the way over to the left lane, just move over a lane, you know, just give the construction workers, emergency workers, police, fire personnel the space they need to be safe and for you to be able to stop safely.
Yeah, so as our traffic guy, what's your best advice when you're getting to a construction zone? Obviously you want to slow down, try to move over, maybe just avoiding it altogether, even if it's adding 10 or 15 minutes to your commute.
Absolutely, or really just expect there to be backups.
Yeah.
Expect there to be a backup and sudden stops. That's really the big key. The key thing is expect that you may be going the posted speed limit and all of a sudden, that's why we say slow down 10 to 15 miles under the speed limit, because of that.
Right.
So expect it.
We don't really talk about it until it happens and we have a horrific crash like this. But just slowing down and maybe a 10 to 15 minute delay on your commute, we're talking about you just being late to work versus somebody not going home at all.
Absolutely. So give yourself extra time. You know, this is construction season. It's summertime.
Well, it's always.
Here in Michigan, right? I call them the unofficial state barrels, the orange, the barrel of state flowers, the orange barrels. But this is construction season, so anticipate that you need to leave earlier, just like you leave early for a winter if there's a bad storm. leave earlier especially if you're traveling a different route, because barrels are all over the place here in Michigan. So anticipate it, leave early, slow down, key things.
Yeah. All right, Darnell, thanks so much, man. Appreciate your insight into this.